The B-segment crossover category is hotly contested right now. With new models being launched left and right, manufacturers are pulling out all the stops for your cash. For this week's head-to-head, we looked at the higher end of the spectrum with the Honda HR-V and Mazda CX-3. Let the spec check begin.
This week's head-to-head pits, Honda's youthful HR-V and the sporty Mazda CX-3. What do these premium B-segment crossovers have to offer? Let's take a closer look. Let's start by taking a look under the hood. Powering the Honda HR-V is the trusty 1.8-liter i-VTEC engine with Earth Dreams technology. It puts out 141 PS and 172 Nm of torque, and it shifts via a continuously variable transmission with a 7-speed mode. Moving to the Mazda, it is powered by a 2.0-liter SkyActiv-G mill, similar to the one found in its big brother, the CX-5. Power is rated at 148 PS with 192 Nm of torque. A 6-speed automatic is standard for the baby crossover. The Honda HR-V is front-wheel drive only, while the Mazda can be specified with all-wheel drive. As for their suspension setups, both utilize MacPherson Struts at the front, but the two differ at the rear. In the HR-V, it uses a double wishbone setup, whereas the CX-3 comes with multi-link suspension. Inside, each of these crossovers offer a different personality. In the CX-3, the dash design is inspired from the MX-5 Roadster. It features a swooping wraparound dashboard with a minimalist theme. A thick, leather-trimmed steering wheel with stitching and leather seats with red highlights boosts the athletic ambience. Its instrument cluster also gets a similar layout as the MX-5 with a large dial in the center and flanked by two trapezoidal displays that show fuel level, trip meter, average fuel economy, real-time fuel economy, and more. Moving to the HR-V, Honda did an upmarket approach with swooping lines and intricate design details. The wide dashboard houses 3 air conditioning vents for the front passenger, with the touchscreen dominating the center. Also present is a novel touchpad for the climate control system. Honda's B-segment crossover also makes wise use of interior storage space with its unique floating center console. This allows the occupants to use a wide variety of cubby holes for added versatility. As for the instrument cluster, it has a floating effect with a cluster of dials logically arranged. A multi-information display shows various vehicle status as well as various options. The two also have different approaches for their infotainment systems. In the Honda HR-V, all variants come standard with a 7-inch touchscreen display that houses not just entertainment functions but vehicle information and other options as well. As for connectivity, it packs Bluetooth, 2 USB ports, and HDMI-in, iPod, and iPhone connectivity. Smartphone mirror linking can be done through the HDMI port, and it channels sound through 6 speakers. Mazda's CX-3 also has a 7-inch screen that can be operated either through touch or the scroll wheel found in the center console. Like the Honda, it accommodates both entertainment options and vehicle information and other menus. Bluetooth is standard, as is 2 USB ports, CD and auxiliary in. All models get 6 speakers, but the top-of-the-line model get a Bose sound system. With the interior covered, let's move to the outside of each car. Starting with the Mazda, it follows the brand's Kodo design language that features slim headlights plus Mazda's current signature grille. The lower half of the bumper is given an aggressive look with the sharp lines and defined angles. Onto the side, the window line creases upward all the way to the tail end of the crossover. As for the rear section of the car, the taillights have been inspired from the car it is based on, the Mazda 2 hatchback. As for the HR-V, it too follows the Marquis design philosophy, especially at the front end. The front fascia follows the solid wing face theme with its headlights that blend into the grille. Soft curves define the side of the HRV and boasts a door pillar-mounted handle at the rear doors. Moving to the rear, more curves are to be seen with the taillights complementing the rest of the design. An integrated rear spoiler is standard. In the safety equipment check, both models get dual airbags in their respective entry-level variants. Move of the range and both will get fitted with side airbags, as well as side curtain airbags and rear parking sensors. All variants of the HRV and CX-3 get rear view cameras, traction control, stability control, and anti-lock brakes. On top of all those features, the HRV adds auto brake hold, hill start assist, and emergency stop assist. There are 4 variants to choose from in the Honda HRV. It starts with a 1.8e, then moves up to the 1.8EL. There is also the 1.8e Modulo and the kitted-out 1.8EL Mugen. Prices range from 1,243,000 pesos to 1,513,000 pesos. The Mazda, meanwhile, has 3 trim levels available. The entry-level model is a 2.0 FWD Pro, while the mid-spec model is a 2.0 FWD Sport. Topping the range for the CX-3 is a 2.0 AWD Active. CX-3 prices start at 1,280,000 pesos to 1,480,000 pesos.
The Honda HR-V and Mazda CX-3 are prime examples of small cars that are big on equipment. Sporty, daring, and adventurous, these upmarket B-segment crossovers blend style and practicality in well-sorted-out packages. It's difficult to sort out the two, but one thing is for sure. Both the Mazda CX-3 and Honda HR-V will definitely not leave you shortchanged.